Cleared away. And it's Lampard.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
And no, that was never going to make it. Iniesta conjures time and space where few can. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, such a clever touch. That's a decent clearance. Strokes it back. And here's Messi. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nesta spots it and intercepts. Turns back here, probably the best option. Thuram. Nesta. And it's Iniesta. Akinsanmiro. Oh, good spread. Can he get it through? Nesta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Over to the right flank. That's a good run he's making there.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Akinsanmiro. Great chance! Oh, cracking effort.
Akinsanmiro certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Akinsanmiro. And Laris. Oh, a delicate chip through. That has been cut short. Stam. Lampard. Into the channel. Messi picks it up out wide. Messi stood his ground strong. Messi! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Messi can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Lampard. Messi carries the ball down the right. And the whistle goes for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
I'd like to draw your attention
to review the first half.
I have to say, I think it's a good performance, but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0.
And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone.
So the action resumes.
Manchester United have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And it's Bale. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Bale ploughing through the middle. It's not an especially good pass, that.
This is the time you need that pace.
It's a searching pass. Vieira. Messi. Some good work on the right flank here. Iniesta, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Could move up a gear here. Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Akinsanmiro. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Now, can they get him away? Bale. And they've got a throw. And it's Vieira. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter.
The attendance for this match
Well
was
into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Leris. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bale. Very nicely done. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Del Piero. In by Messi. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Has a look and place it forward. Nesta promptly onto that, and that is that. He's got away, looking to play him in. That'll be a throw-in. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Substitution.
Quick look, then plays it in. Stam getting this one clear. In again.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Lampard. Messi. Lampard. So we have further activity on the bench here.
Substitution in progress.
Akinsanmiro. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against the chance! Well taken goal. Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
After 76 minutes.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for options for movement. Takes a shot! And he's stuck it away. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
After 80 minutes is number 14.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. He's in a great position here.
Pisa clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Now it's crossed into the middle. Keeper's dealt with that. Vieira attempts a clearance.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Messi. And he's forced to go back. Messi is always playing with one eye on the spectacular.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
That's going wide left. Oh, can he get onto this?
That's good play from him.
Iniesta. Big chance!
Oh, the ball's...
Oh, he's been caught napping. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. They've played it short. Iniesta. The ball goes. Terrific effort! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. So that's it. It is all over. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
A rather flat performance for me when we expected something a lot stronger. I think they thought the win would just come to them, and it didn't.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
A quick reminder today that smoking is only allowed in areas shown on this map. Thank you for your cooperation.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, the man they call the Black Panther, Zapata, is someone I'll be looking forward to seeing here, Peter. A bullish striker who's really proved that he can be the leading man in any team. And what's really impressed me in recent times is that he's drastically improved his goal count, double what he used to get, which is incredible progress.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. We are just getting started. They do appear, Jim Beglin, to be going with a 5-3-2 formation.
Well, it's an attempt, Peter, to put a solid bedrock in place and negotiate the game from there. If they can absorb what comes towards their box in the early stages, then the midfield can begin looking for more of the possession.
Shot a goal! Lampard, and here's Del Piero. Well read, and the danger is averted. That's a good run down the left. And it's Simeone. And this is Zapata. Takes aim and crosses. Now it's Bale. Iniesta. That's a throw. They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. Oh, that's a key interception. Simeone. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And here's Zapata. That's going wide left. That's good play. A lot of space ahead of him. Has to go back here. Forced to go back. Oh, shooting chance! Bale. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Bale scooting forward. Chooses to go cross-field. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Torino have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Lampard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Iniesta. Coco. Vlasic. Simeone. And here's the chance to counter. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Bale. Oh, sweet feet. And that is out and behind, it's a good block. Messi plays it short. And the chances keep on coming, they're awarded another corner. Bale! Torino are looking to go forward now. There will be a throw-in. Vieira. Iniesta. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but real chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Messi goes short. Torino have the chance to go the other way. Vlasic. Now it's Bale. Looking for the run. Rudiger. Bale. And it's Vieira. Oh, well played. Zapata. And the counter is on. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Vlasic. And here's Simeone. Nicely spread. Iniesta plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Bale. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And the referee says that is that for the first half. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. And we are up to the break.
Manchester United certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So let's get the ball rolling. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. And it's Zapata. Good running, strong and purposeful. Played out to the left flank. Messi. Can he get it through? And he welcomes it in. And this is Del Piero. Vlasic. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bale. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Iniesta. Distributed tidily. Now that's well seen too. Vlasic. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And this is Zapata. Rudiger. Nesta is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. There's the crossfield ball. Now it's Bale. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Simeone. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. It's a promising position. Looks across and plays it in. And he gets rid in a hurry. Passes short and sharp. Iniesta. Bale. And this is Del Piero. Oh, super find. And this is Lampard. Oh, big chance! And a neat finish. And we have liftoff. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Torino can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
And he's heaved it away. Spread it left. And that is headed for the middle. And that has been knocked clear.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Sostituzione per il Torino, numero 18, lascia il campo per il numero 19.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And that little bit of skill has got him away. Now it's Lampard. Delivers the ball. Oh, great leap! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, good spread. Space for him to turn and look. Flashes it across. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Torino really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
One 0 as we head towards the end. And that's a dangerous ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. They've played it short. Drills, and he'll shoot here! And he hits the net! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
Gol per il Torino. Ha segnato all'85esimo minuto, numero 14.
Torino restore parity.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
The referee's awarded a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Sostituzione per il Torino, numero 91. Viene sostituito con il numero 17.
Iniesta. Good ball, good take. Caught offside that time.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rudiger, nicely weighted ball.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
They'll have one final crack at it. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Nesta spots it and intercepts. Stam is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Pass somewhat off target.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at it.
That's that, the end. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Lampard voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
A rather flat performance for me when we expected something a lot stronger. I think they thought the win would just come to them, and it didn't.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Things already rolling. Another chance from a corner. They've played it short. Iniesta. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, good play! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Williams. Shot, surely! Brilliant from Williams! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
We're looking at a different game now.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
The ball has bounced loose now. Stam cuts out the pass. Needs the return pass. And it's Del Piero. That's a lovely, neat pass. Bale receives it in a wide position. Looking for a corner. Messi plays it short. Backward it goes. Shot a goal! And he's really put himself on the line here. Wow, that's a fine save. And he's managed to get rid. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he was quick to react. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Ruiz de Galarreta. Guruceta receives it in a good position here. Danny Vivian making good progress on the right-hand side. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? Now, that is commitment to the cause. And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Boiro got a long way forward to join the attack. Oh, such a clever touch. And that has sent him sprawling. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Oh, strongly challenged there. Manchester United
really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Vieira. Lampard. Iniesta. Plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Williams. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Iniesta has created one goal already. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that's been... Tries a shot! Yerai is there, and he can get that clear. Lampard, distributed tidily. Boiro clears it away. Tries to get it clear. Bilbao are looking to go forward now. Yerai. Paredes. Guruceta chasing after it. Nesta. Vieira. Played out to the left flank. Bale puts them all in. It's a goal kick. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Lampard. And this is Lampard. Now it's Messi. In towards the back stick. And that has been knocked clear. Nice bit of trickery. And it's Iniesta.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Jaureguisa.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
No way through. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves and it's level pegging at half-time.
And just a quick reminder.
Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it's been an intriguing watch. A really nice contrast of styles that seem to suit both teams pretty well. Who's ultimately going to win it? It's anyone's guess still.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
And that's the second half started.
Manchester United clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Shot could be on. Takes a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that was very necessary. Oh, nice touch. Iniesta. And he's there to belt it away. Nesta is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Williams. And the return pass. Robert Navarro. And it's Boiro. And here's Guruzeta. Passing nice and neat. Robert Navarro. Out towards the flank. Now it's Williams. Williams tries across. Rudiger. To Bale. Lampard. He's looking wide. Vieira. And it's Rudiger. And that has been slung wide. Ruiz de Galarreta.
The attendance for this match
Robert
was
Navarro.
72,306.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Iniesta. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And this is Del Piero!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Vieira. That's Thuram. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Iniesta. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And this is Del Piero. Gomez. And Navarro, and he's worked it through. Vieira. Iniesta. He shifted it to the flank. Bale. And he's whipped it across. Yerai with the clearance. Gomez. Robert Navarro. And here's Guruzeta. Thuram simply refused to be outdone there. Iniesta. And here's Del Piero.
Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Now it's Del Piero. Over to the right flank. And here's Messi. And here's Del Piero. Gomez. Spread out to the left. And it's Gazar. And it's Gomez. And here's Guruzeta. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Substitutions taking place.
So here comes the substitution.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Now it's Bale. Oh, he's played it in low. That's going to go a long way. And there goes the final whistle. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Del Piero, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, Peter, I suppose it's something. Not ideal for either side, of course, although if you look at the overall balance of things, neither did enough to win this, and I think the result is quite fair.
Please turn your attention to the screen for information provided by the
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
I keep thinking that I want
Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. We are just getting started. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
David De Gea, simply because of the remarkable strides he's made to earn the worldwide respect that now exists. From an insecure, hesitant spell, he's grown into a supremely confident and assured character.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the... Shot a goal! He scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Threads one in. Can he get onto this? And that is not getting there. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Great defending, strong and determined. Tries to play it through. Now it's Yamal. Conte. Van Nistelrooy. That is good alertness. Now it's Pelé. Adams makes the interception. Now it's Pelé. Conte.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Not where it came from. And the finish! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's a key interception. Great vision. And this is Pelé!
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Can he get on the end of this? Van Nistelrooy! And he should have made them pay.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Best, a player who needs no introduction. Now it's Ronaldinho.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Stam spots it and intercepts. Yamal. That's going across goal. Oh, well played, well played. But that has not gone well. Shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Van Nistelrooy was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Yum goes for a shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
No, Again, there's no way through. Knocks it into space. And there's Green best. Shoots! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay onside.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Best can see things, others simply cannot. It's Snyder! And it's come back out to him. And for a moment, time stood still. Tries to pass it through. Yamal! Off the post! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Lamine Yamal deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Just 5 minutes left until the break.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Now it's Batistuta. It's played through for him. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Now it's Ronaldinho. That is Conte. Now it's Pele.
Has been indicated.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he was alert to it. Manchester United have it back and can go again. Now it's Batistuta. Yamal. So a temporary halt to the action. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Manchester United trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game-changer.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. Down to business again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Not the most accurate pass. Yamal. It's run loose here. No way through there. Roberto Carlos. And it's Rooney. It's Rooney! He's done very well to get to that.
Rooney is offering a right smile there.
Substitution.
It's their second corner of the game. Now a sudden chance to counter. Searching passes played there. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Hullet. Chips it through. Roberto Carlos deals with that comfortably. Oh, Cristiano Ronaldo! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Ronaldinho getting this one clear. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. He's shifting through the gears here. That is impressive jump. He's got a goal. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And the pass is intercepted. And that was asking for too much. No, that's been intercepted. Now that looks a decent ball. And the through ball. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Pinches it off him.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Leicester kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Beckenbauer. Conte. Now it's Batistuta. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's quick to return it. No, it's come to nothing. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Hullet. Hullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 4, Yamal. Coming on the field is number 7, Maradona.
No, he's not getting past him there. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Looking to play him in. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And here's Van Nistelrooy. He's having a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Maradona, and this is Van Nistelrooy, played back. Lovely pass, but can... Batistuta! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Batistuta is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, well played. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldinho. Tries one from range. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Rooney actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Nicely weighted ball. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Hullet. And there's green grass ahead of him. He is through here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Conte. Rooney. Van Nistelrooy.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Stood up well to him there. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And they've got a throw.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 19, Rooney. Number 18, Ronaldinho. Coming on the field, number 18, Bellingham. Number 24, Chanapep.
He came in hard, very hard. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. And the referee brings it to a close. Manchester United were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning.
Hello everybody, and
what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploiting.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So straight into the action.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Looking to play him in. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Alvarez is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he cuts out the supply. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Alvarez, and he's managed to get free. Alvarez's cross. Keeper has taken decisive action. Not the most accurate pass.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
He's found the way through. And he's had it nicked away. Cristiano Ronaldo! Straight at the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo really might have let his reputation get the better of him then. Yes, you can spank one from there, but there are other options, you know.
Oh, perfectly measured that. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Aimed beyond the defence. Ambitious ball here. Nesta spots it and intercepts. Now who's going to be first to this? He's picked his way through. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Rummenigge. Oh, that's fabulous. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Best receives it in a wide position. Best picks it up out wide. He's rising! Goal! Manchester United! And there is your opener. What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a...
Great chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Big chance! Vieira receives it in a good position here. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. Tries a shot! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Delivered it. Terrific effort! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Ronaldinho. Nicely weighted ball. That's a promising position. Oh, there's a probing ball. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And he's picked it up out wide. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, important interception. Araujo is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's on. It's Ronaldinho! And needless to say, that deserved better.
What a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
Vamos ter minuto de conversação.
Silvestre kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, great leap! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Manchester United come in leading by just the odd goal.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Manchester United looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
So we're off again. Manchester United currently ahead by the smallest of margins. He is through here. Manchester United different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Oh, he's put Alvarez! And there's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And this is Vieri. Pele, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Portugal have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers and they can keep it up.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Oh, that's a great chance from a really swashbuckling run. His manager will be wanting more of that.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. And here's Vieri. Oh, it's Vieri! Good strike, quite an alarm. Oh, nicely intercepted. Portugal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's
Decent chance! Goal! Portugal! And the comeback is complete. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Played into space. That has ended up in no man's land. Alvarez! Pele. Oh, easy pickings there. Strong running down that left flank.
Manchester United may...
Oh, he's having a go! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
Chance for a shot! And that's another fine save. Araujo cuts out the pass. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Alvarez, never out of the action for very long. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Real chance! Oh, wow, that's crazy! Oh, that was sharp, deliciously sharp.
It would have taken something heroic from the keeper to get anything on that. The height was tricky enough, but the power, he had no chance.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Manchester United are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Chance, surely! Oh, it's hit the post! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining. Just the keeper in his work. It's Vieri! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
And the finish! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Rijkaard knocks it into space. That's headed upfield. Now it's Puskás. Couldn't squeeze it through. Hullet. Puskás. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he shoots!
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
That's the keeper's ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. That has not gone well. Pass somewhat off target. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Nice interception, well timed. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He's in a great position here. Can he get it through? And he's worked it through. He has found a way through. Szoboszlai. Alvarez is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Del Piero. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And the shot! Goal! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Manchester United may be down, but not out just yet. Great vision. And this is Vieri. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Manchester United pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Barcelona.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So we're up and running.
This guy, Roberto Carlos, really is a unique player, Peter.
I don't think anyone would argue with that.
The pace, the power, the set pieces, the way he constantly surges forward.
And a fabulous urgency about everything. He leaps for it! Loose ball now. And great chance! Oh, that's a waste.
Hazard clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Vieira does really well to win the ball there. Spread it left. Roberto Carlos. Hazard is in a really good position out wide. It's Hazard! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And here's Hazard. Roberto Carlos has it in a wide... Oh, great leap! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Probing pass. Pass somewhat off target. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And he's whipped it across. First quarter of an hour gone. Costa Curta cuts it out. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Del Piero. Pass is just off target. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Hazard. Manchester United are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Van de Ven.
Barcelona definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy. And it's been given away. He's picked his way through. Del Piero! It's bounced back off the post. It's a quick ball upfield. Looking for options for movement. That's an excellent interception.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And it's hoisted clear. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And this is Luis Suarez.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, can he finish? Thuram cuts out the pass. It's Adriano! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. In by Hullet. Van de Ven is there, and he can get that clear. Knocks it into space. Adriano! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Adriano really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Manchester United have their second corner now. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now they can clear their lines. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Looking to play him in. And Del Piero! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rafinha. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. That has ended up in no man's land. Van de Ven. Roberto Carlos. Van de Ven. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Messi! Goal! No, flags up on the far side.
Well, I think he knew, Peter, the way he sheepishly looked across.
Disappointment and relief on either side, nothing doing.
There will be
It's
one
Del
minute
Piero.
added time.
Van de Ven. Hazard going after that. Now it's Hullet. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And for the first half, that is that. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
So
there was the first half.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. The second period is on the way.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Big chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Rafinha! Corner number 2 then. Batistuta! And now they can spring out of defence. He's chosen to go back. Batistuta touches it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Pull it. Adriano.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And this is Messi.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Batistuta. Chance, surely! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. So, third corner of the game. Rafinha! Has another go! No, just not quite.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back on.
Oh, they could be caught out here. There's a sharp little ball here. And he shoots!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
71,898.
The most accurate pass. Now it's Messi. And it's Belletti. Stood up well to him there. Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rijkaard. And this is Batistuta. Takes a shot! Well taken goal. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 13.
Manchester United
Adriano.
choosing to make the first
Number
change.
4.
Barcelona have taken the
Coming on
lead.
field,
Look, you can't
number
deny that it's a blow,
19,
but this game
Cristiano
is far from
Ronaldo.
unsalvageable.
Number 25.
Roberto
Bale.
Carlos. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
And it's been played through. He's got away.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Nicely intercepted. Tries to pass it through. And he's intervened well there. Spread out to the left. The message is clear. None shall pass. It's run loose here. Oh, good spread. An instinctive delivery.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Van de Ven. Messi. Well, that looks a decent ball. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Rafinha. Swung over. And it's Rijkaard. And it's Azar. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rafinha. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, it's played into the area. And that's the keeper's ball.
Barcelona can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off. It wasn't the best decision.
And this is Luis Suarez. Now it's Azar. Thinks about the shot. He's having a shot! It's a pretty loose pass. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
Today, please watch the screen for train.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Manchester United really couldn't get going in the first half. And it has to be said, with no marked improvement after the break, I thought it was going to be a matter of time before they got caught out eventually, and it turned out to be that way for them, sadly.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course. Oh, shooting chance! It's their first effort on goal.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Played out wide. He's having a pop! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Chelney really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Manchester United have their second corner now. There's the header! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Number 9, Castolo.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Castolo.
Tries to pass it through, and he was quick to react. Distributed tidily. Now it's come to nothing. Trafford getting this one clear. Bernardo Silva. Oh, that's a key interception. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Takes a shot!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Excellent challenge there. Decent chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well, the opening goal did come from a corner. Now then, Ruben Dias with the clearance. And can he finish it? It's off target and by quite a way.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Lewis. And it's Stones. Now Semenyo. Looking for the run. He is through here. Oh, and a chance! It's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And now he has two. So that's two now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Some good persistent defending here. He's had it taken off him. Espimas.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him. A smiling satisfaction emanating from him. He is embracing this game. Ake. Nico Gonzalez. Reinders. Now it's Foden. Little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Half an hour played now. Jimenez. Vonanda. Valeni. Vonanda. Struma. Oh, can he get onto this? Espimas. Oh, that's a fine interception. Now it's Foden.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Mignanda. And he shoots! Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He's in a great position here. Chelnini. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Savinho. Now it's Reinders. Espimas. And he welcomes it in. He's got away. Can he find the finish? In he goes again. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now. Savinho. Gives it back. Castolo. And it's made its way to him. This looks promising. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
That's the first
Manchester United absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Manchester United are relentlessly steamrollering their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
So let's get the ball rolling. And he was quick to react. Lewis. Now Foden. Jimenez. Castolo. And he cuts out the supply. Nico Gonzalez. Now it's Foden. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Now that looks a decent ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Good ball, good take, shot at goal! A whisker away from making it 4.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
That has been knocked clear. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Big chance! And that's a tiny finish. Just cruising! They are cruising! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Now it's Reinders. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Castolo being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down.
And the shot! And he's stuck it away! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Number 8,
Manchester United are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Espimas. Some good work on the right flank here, and he's managed to get free. Tries a shot! Goal! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
number 10, Minado.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Jimenez. And he skips past his man. Plays it in low. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Spread it left. Jimenez looking to play him in, and he's picked it up out wide. Has to go back here. There's the shot! And there's a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic...
Grinders! No, that's just wide.
Manchester are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Crosses it in here. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
It's gone for a throw-in. Lewis. And it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Semenyo. Now this could be a chance. Now that is tidy, really tidy. Now the ball, great chance! And he steered it beyond the post.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Stones. And it's Lewis. Now it's Foden. Stood up well to him there. Played out to the left flank. Nicely weighted ball. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, such a clever touch. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, good effort!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
And he lines up a cross. Not the worst header in the world, but nothing comes of it. And it's been taken short. And he's whipped and getting up there! Oh, it needed better placement. Nico Gonzalez. Semenyo. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Valeni. Mignanda. And that is that. Manchester United have done their thing. They were driven by a desire to maximise every game, and they have won this one. Castolo collecting the match ball, and it is his. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Doué has been included in the starting lineup. Does he have a key role to play here, Jim?
Well, he's so comfortable with the ball at his feet, Peter. He's always looking to cut inside from the wing and have a pop at goal. But what I particularly like about him is the way he brings others into play. He attracts the attention of multiple defenders at times, and then a quick release, and it can cause major problems.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Well, that is one way to stop him. That's an imaginative pass. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Ramos. Taken back almost at once. Now, who's going to be first to this? And we have our very first corner. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very...
Drogba! Zaire Emery.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now Mbappe. Havertz. Zielinski. Now it's Mbappe. Havertz is in a really good position out wide. Chance! And claimed it back swiftly. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Mbappe. Now that's well seen too. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. It's Drogba! Wow, that is Didier Drogba! About as smooth as it gets. And Milan have the lead.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And he welcomes it in. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Zabani.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Havertz. That's good vision. That is good alertness. Oh, super find. Oh, nicely intercepted. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Mbappe. Havertz in acres of space out wide. Guardiola. He's in a good position. Surely! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Tries a shot! Corner number 2 then. Oh, shooting chance! That's a sharp pass. And now they can spring out of defence. Savani.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
He's found a way through. Mbappe.
Milan have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Havertz. Kvaratskhelia. Nicely spread. It's a promising position. Picked out brilliantly. Havertz. Aimed beyond the defence. Zielinski. It's a searching pass. That's a little off target. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Doué. And it's Hakimi. Doué. Mbappe! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And that is the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Paris Saint-Germain unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So we're underway for the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Mbappe. That's destined for the flank. Looking for the run. Paris Saint-Germain do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. Havertz. Mbappe knocks it into space, and this is Pelé. It's Pelé! And no mistake. Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, that's well spotted. And the pass is intercepted.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's being urged to shoot. Alexander-Arnold going vertical. Nicely shaped ball. Can he get onto this? And he's picked it up out wide. Alexander-Arnold goes long. Into the channel. That's beautifully weighted. And here's Zielinski. Marquinhos cuts out the pass. Paris Saint-Germain are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Havertz, who does have an assist to his name. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Drogba. Drogba! And again, he is at his elastic best. Corner number 3 coming up. And the shot! Goal, Milan! And they're back in front. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 11.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Milan leading now. Great vision. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Messi, and it's made its way to him. Oh, what a mistake! Vardiol.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Zielinski. Now it's Ferran Torres. Now this could be a chance. Oh, a gilt-edged chance! Decent chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Camavinga into the last quarter of an hour. Threads one in. Tries to play it through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ferran Torres looking for a runner.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Marquinhos cuts it out. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. He shifted it to the flank. Tries to pass it through. Camavinga has it out wide and in space. That pass has been well intercepted. And he was alert to it. And it's Camavinga. Now it's Messi. Van Dijk promptly onto that. Pelé. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. No second thought, a straight red card. Now, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero
And
10.
this is the big chance.
Numero 3.
This is about as perfect a free.
Lascia il campo per il numero 9.
And the ball's come loose here, and it's played into the middle. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
I think we're about to see